Sodom and Gomorrah. So before I get going with this video, if you're a fan of how we currently live in Canada and the Western world, and you see nothing wrong with society, including the sexual debauchery that we find ourselves in, I recommend that you turn this video off right now, as you will get triggered and you will hate me for talking about the stuff that I will talk about. So to me, it is becoming more and more apparent that we are vile. And we see this well by seeing how we are teaching 5-year-olds about sex. And this is often done by somebody trans. In the Bible, they talk about places and people who are vile and disgusting. Babylon being a good example, where people defied God. And it is said that these people were confused and arrogant spiritually. What resulted from this is that Babylon was destroyed. And similar things happen in other places, such as Egypt, Rome, and there's other examples. But to me, the most important story about decadence is a story about Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah had turned to a place where sexual violence was all over. And do we not see this in society with sadists and masochism, with dominance and submission? You know, the whole BDSM fetishes, bondage, discipline, submission, and sadism. Then add the gay pride parades, where half-naked people mimic sexual acts in front of everyone, including children again. And this is not the only thing. What about the open drug use that we see in plain sight all over our cities in the Western world? People that live close to Moncton, go see on St. George Street. Then you'll see what I'm talking about. Do we think that there are no spiritual consequences to this? I remember a long time ago I was listening to Manly P. Hall, and he talked about how once a society loses its spiritual compass, that everything eventually gets undone. Everything becomes wicked, vile, disgusting. And the final stage of this is total annihilation, similar to what the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. We are heading towards a brick wall, going 100 miles an hour, and we think all of this is fun. It won't be fun when we hit the wall.